Hey there, thank you for joining me. We're going to be looking at Planet Crafter. The game was released, I believe, around March or April of this year. It has been sitting on overwhelmingly positive reviews ever since on Steam. It has been on my radar for a while, but I was doing some other projects, so I never really got to it. But that has changed. I put half an hour into the game earlier today, and I really like what I see. So I figured I would do a series, a playthrough. It's not going to be a tutorial because believe me, I'm very far from an expert in the game. I only put like 30 minutes into the game. So it's just going to be a let's play, a playthrough, and we'll see how it ends. Hopefully it will end in a positive way, and I don't die 15 million times along the way, but we'll just have to wait and see. So the game is all about terraforming. You end up on a planet, and the goal is to create a habitable atmosphere, living conditions. So it's a whole terraformation process. So let's get into it. We'll start a new game. We'll just do standard, and then reload. And as far as I know, it's randomly generated map, so it's not always the same, I think. Either way, so in the left top corner we have some quests, some goals to achieve. First it wants us to craft a backpack tier 1 and equip it, and then an oxygen tank. And this is the crafting station for now. So this is backpack tier 1, we need 2 pieces of iron, and for this one we need cobalt, iron and magnesium. And that nifty tool in your right hand, that's basically how you gather stuff. And all the colorful items that you see laying around, those are the resources. So it takes a little bit to get used to what is what, so you can actually kind of target what you're going to get. For my 30 minutes, I would say that iron is very likely the most used resource. So let's quickly go in there. In the left bottom you see that my oxygen is going down. So the moment you step out of your capsule, you're going to be low on oxygen. The moment oxygen reaches 0, you die. There's no suffering or health that slowly goes down. As far as I know, you just die. Alright, created a backpack. We go to an inventory, pressing tab. Equip it. We have 4 slots that we can equip. Let's see what we need for the oxygen tank. Cobalt and iron. That's not it. There's iron. Cobalt is blue. While you're doing this, you can carry some supplies with you with regards to oxygen and food. Also water, liquids. But we'll get to that. Okay, got the oxygen tank, equip that. Because we have a storage box here. And here you have, for example, an oxygen capsule, water bottle, and some space food. So the space food actually replenishes your health. I think it actually says that. Restores health. So there's no concept of hunger in the game, it's just health, thirst, and, well, oxygen. Okay, now it wants us to craft a microchip construction. That's this one. Silicon and magnesium. So we're going to go out again. Silicon looks like iron, but has a little curl on top. That's what I call it, a little curvy. Magnesium. That is the one that is this, I think. Yep. Oh, there's actually a box here. There's some magnesium. Iron. You can actually take it all. Ah, no, not all. Okay. Let's hurry back. So you don't want to venture too far away, because otherwise you're going to be running out of oxygen. We have to make this one. Then we equip that one. And then it wants us to use that to craft a living compartment and a living compartment door, a drill, and a wind turbine. If you look at the tool on the right hand side, you can see that I swap between settings with the middle mouse button. So let's start crafting. Let's find a good spot. Well, let's craft here, I guess. That's a queue. We actually have the resources, but I prefer to build it off the ground. So let's build a little bit of a foundation here. Like that. Then I need one more iron. Also, I have the impression that those resources and minerals, they respawn. At least that's really my impression that I'm having. Otherwise, this would very likely be very difficult. Wasn't there something left in the storage box? Silicon. Okay, great. When we put the living quarters on top of this, there is really not a way for it to snap beautifully. So, let's put it this way, and then it looks kind of in the middle, but it isn't really. It doesn't snap. Oh, I have to hurry up. Oxygen. So now it wants us to craft a door, and for that we have the resources. So let's get a door in there. That looks like a nice spot. Then it wants us to craft a drill. And that generates pressure by releasing gases trapped in the ground, and that will actually start building up the pressure that you're going to eventually need to create your, let's call it biosphere, atmosphere. Titanium iron. This should be iron. And titanium is that bigger one, like this one. Okay, that's doesn't matter where you put these. I'm actually going to put these between the rocks because I can't really build much anywhere. Anyways, I should say. So let's build a drill. And in order for that drill to work, we need to build a wind turbine for the power. That needs iron. Did it only need one iron? Yeah, perfect. So we'll just drop that one there. And we'll rush back to our capsule. Okay. Let's see. It wants us to craft some screens, some monitors, but we have to do that inside. So first I have to find a way to actually get up there. A good way to reach new heights. Should there be heights? I don't know. Alright. Let's get some magnesium. Got a silicon. I think there's some iron here. Yeah, for most of these structures you really need iron. Let's get those stairs going. I hope they reach. Middle mouse button to rotate. No, they don't reach. So I have to make some stairs underneath here. Now that doesn't look pretty though, does it? Well, we don't have much choice. No. How can I do this now? Okay. There we go. Ah. And we can also replenish our oxygen here. Now I'm a little bit thirsty, but let me show you this. It fully quenches your thirst. So you don't want to use it halfway, because the bottle will just fill up your bar either way, so you can just wait a little bit longer. I want to build another one of these, so let's get some more iron. We need so much iron. There we go. I might as well pick up as much as I can right now. Oh, inventory is full. Alright. Also, I've noticed that it doesn't collapse, at least not as far as I've seen so far. So even if you build a whole bunch of structures here, and you can actually remove these later on and it will float. It's probably because of early access state that they still allow that, but let's get that going. Yep, we have to run back for the oxygen. Okay, so we have that going. We probably want to build some more power, some wind turbines. Let's put another one down here. Perfect. Do we have any iron here? I think that's iron. No. Is that iron over there, or is it titanium? Fortunately, it was titanium. Ah, here we got some. So in the beginning, it's a lot of running. Also, you have to keep in mind that there's no map. As far as I can tell right now, I have no map. So if I run too far from my structures, I might very well get lost. Okay, so we have... looks pretty nice so far. It's not bad for a couple of pieces of iron. I'm gonna drink some water though. Okay. Let's see. Now, we have to make these screens. This one hangs on the wall. They don't all hang on the wall, but let's hang that here. So, and here you can actually see our progress. So right now, because of the drill that we have, we're building up pressure. And that number slowly goes up. But we're not generating any heat or oxygen ourselves yet. That will come. And all those values will then add up to what is called the terraformation index. You also see that in the right top corner of our screen. This index is important because it will actually unlock blueprints for us. So your blueprints are kind of based on your progression. Before I put the other screens down, I'm actually going to build a little bit of a table. Let's put that here. I'm not sure of the resources. The blueprint screen, I need iron and silicon. And then for the other one, I need also iron and silicon. So let's get double those doses, if we can. That's not it. Silicon, well, this silicon is all over the place. Okay, let's hunt for some iron. Then we need some more to build the other screen. Yeah, it's kind of difficult. This is silicon again. Perfect, that should be enough for both our screens now. I don't know, I can't say it enough, especially when it's dark. You really want to be careful, you don't want to run too far. I know it sounds stupid, but yes, you can really lose your base. It didn't happen to me yet, but I've been out once where I was really far and it was a little bit of a panic moment. Okay, first we're going to put this screen down. Okay, so I'm going to put it that way. So this is a blueprint screen, you can click on that. And then you can see that these blueprints are all locked. For example, in order to unlock Backpack Tier 2, you need 300 Ti. And right now we're at 75. So this is all based on the terraforming index. Then some blueprints are based on the amount of oxygen that you generate. Like indoor ladder and the heater. Then some are based on the amount of heat that you generate. And some are based on the pressure. Now the pressure we did just now, so we unlocked the oxygen tier 2, and at 250 we get the windows to make it even look prettier. Let's get the other screen up, the energy levels, because that will show us how much energy we produce and how much we use and where that all goes to. Right now we have a little bit of a buffer. So we can put another drill down, which will speed up the terraformation index. So that is usually, I think, a smart thing to do. We can build some furniture and decorations here, but we need fabric for that. We don't have that just yet. We can also build a storage container, which is very likely a smart thing to do. But what I want to do first of all, is let's go back here. I want to build one of these things, the deconstruction, because that will actually allow me to deconstruct this container and move it over to that location. What was it needed again? Was it silicon and magnesium? Silicon and magnesium. That shouldn't be too hard to find. There's magnesium. Silicon right there. Okay, let's make that. Oh. Inventory and equip. Do I have enough room to put this all in here? I do. So now I roll the mouse wheel and I go to the deconstruction icon and I deconstruct it, and you always get all the materials back. So that is great. Makes the game so much easier. I shouldn't say easier, but less of a hassle. To constantly lose resources and then having to find them again to... Oh, make sure we're going to construct. Storage. Well, usually might not be a bad idea to put one here at the entrance. There's a little bit of snapping going on, so I'm not really sure. Let's put that in there. So this is a seed, and we can later use that to generate oxygen. So it wants us to craft a heater. The problem with the heater is that it needs a specific kind of material, iridium, which you have to go further away from the base to find that material, that mineral, and that is kind of tricky right now. So I'm going to focus on some other stuff first. Some lights would be nice, maybe. Not as if that's really important, but here's the veggie tube. So if I get 1 iron and magnesium, I can put that seed in there. There's magnesium. And again, we'll have to hunt for iron. That's silicon. That's iron, I think. Some more iron here, because I really don't want to keep going out for that 1, 2, or 2 pieces of iron. That is iron, I think. That is silicon. That is iron. That is titanium. We'll grab that as well. That box is empty now. It should be. Perfect. So now we can deconstruct that one. And it'll give me the iron. Is that iron? Okay. I just wonder if it would help if I would clear this area more. But then again, I have not really a place to store the resources. This is just a torch that you can install as well, but we don't have much room right now. Oh, messages. The mission is to advance the terraformation process of this world, generate oxygen, heat, and pressure. To do so, first reach 175,000. That's going to take us quite a while. Okay, back up here. Let's get that oxygen going. Veggie tube. Let's pick up the seed. So that is going to start generating oxygen, as you can see, plus 0.15, but it also uses energy. Always keep an eye on that. So let's click here. Let's slap down another wind turbine. We have enough for a drill. Let's get that going. Oh! That was stupid. Thank God for this button. Okay. Okay, so now it goes a little bit faster. Well, we're still good on oxygen. Craft station level, or tier 2. So improve crafting station to craft better tools. Silicon. Well, we have plenty of that around. Put it upstairs. Let's put it here somewhere. Let's see what we can make here. Increase equipment capacity. Okay, yes, that will actually allow us to get more items in our exosuit. Well, if we can call it that. So right now we have 4, and that would actually upgrade it to 8 if I'm not mistaken. I think it needed magnesium. Let me double check before I go hunting for the wrong material. Yep, 2 magnesium. There's 1. Let me get another one. Okay, let's go. Okay, should have enough. Let's check the inventory. You have to take this out, otherwise can't do it. Backpack in there. What else can we craft? Oxygen tank tier 2. We need titanium and silicon, I think. Not that. We actually don't have either one of those. Great. Well, they are all around. Okay, where's silicon? I have a water bottle on me. Oh. To make water, you need ice. So. Okay, let's see if we can craft that now. We have to unequip the oxygen tank tier 1 first. And now we can craft tier 2. Equip it, and now we have 200 oxygen instead of the 140. I do want to craft a water bottle. And another water bottle. We can put some in here. Yeah. Alright, so what else can we craft here now? Should we use this then? The torch. Silicon, magnesium, magnesium. Let's quickly do that. See, I have the impression that it respawns, but not 100% sure. Okay, silicon. Oh, there's some silicon right there. Oh, another box. Oh. Eggplants. A food grower. I don't think we can make a food grower. Let's not get distracted. I needed silicon, right? I don't think I can make a food grower yet. I guess I have to unlock that. And yes, I'm constantly sprinting, by the way, which very likely uses more oxygen by holding the shift key. We were gonna make this one. So now we have a torch. I don't really know how that works. Because I don't think... Maybe I need to wait until it's dark, because I don't see the torch on my... Now we're getting some more blueprints, so that's good. Let's see what we can do. The backpack tier 2. Ah, we almost have that all. Okay. I'll equip that one. So how much is that going to give us? How much space? Oh, that is brilliant. Oh, and we put those seeds away. Okay. What else can we craft? We got all this. Backpack tier 2, oxygen. I believe we also got the window now. We unlocked the window. Glass wall for living pods. Great. Well, I think I'm going to leave it here. This is a quick introduction. I haven't really gotten much further than this. I was able to find that iridium, but that can be tricky. So what I did is I had to leave the base, I had to go further away, so I stockpiled on food and oxygen and water. And then along the way, I would simply build these wind turbines as a path, so I would remember how to find my way home. They're kind of like breadcrumbs. And while I'm talking, we are dealing with a storm, and some of these storms can be very vicious, with meteorites striking the surface, and yeah. Let's go back to the beautiful area. I thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you guys will be there with me on my journey as we try it in the next episode again. Alright guys, thanks for watching, bye bye.